Hey guys, it is Dallas Gordon here. It is hot here in Maryland, okay? It is 100 degrees here. So I've just come in from running around and get my nails done and all that good stuff. Nail cam. And I look greasy because it's hot. So excuse the appearance. We gotta, progress over perfection, y'all. We gotta get these videos out. We got to get some people successful and making the money they want to make and living the dreams they want to live. We don't got time for all of that. So anyway, so today I'm back again with another Alibaba.com update. You guys know, some of you guys know who have watched my other video about the Alibaba scam, that you know my story with that. You know what was happening with that. And I wanted to come back to update you guys with what's going on right now with the scam. I also want to tell you the truth about doing business on Alibaba. And of course, I'm never going to complain or rant without telling you guys how you can prevent the same thing happening to you. So first of all, first things first, a little housekeeping. Welcome to my channel if you are new here. I'm so glad that you landed on this video and you are in a big, you're welcome to just join this big happy family, okay? So if you are looking for spiritual alignments, you are looking to grow your business wildly grow your business online, you're looking to dominate your attraction marketing as well as your product sales online, you have come to the right channel. I would love to be your coach. I would love to be with you on this journey. So the first thing that you need to do to get on this journey with me is simply hit the subscribe button, notification bell, so you won't miss a thing that drops on this channel. At this point, I'm uploading about 3 times a week. I also hang out in the community tab a lot where you can talk to me, drop your questions, all that kind of stuff. And so I want to see your face in the place for sure. I love to hear from you guys. So definitely drop your comments, definitely drop your questions because they give me great video ideas. And check out the links in the description box below. I'm going to be relaunching my mentorship program in just some weeks now. So there's a link for you to sign up for that waiting list. There are some free resources for you as well as paid, and all the ways that you can connect with me are below. So if you're serious about growing your business, let's get fully connected, and I just look forward to working with you. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, so if you haven't heard my first Alibaba story and you're curious about exactly what happened, I want you to go back and watch that first video. Hopefully I'll remember to link it to the video or link it below. So what I want to say is that here's the truth about Alibaba. I've been buying from China for years. I have a subscription box business now today called the Journal Junk Box, and I also have a stationery store, which is a sister company, dgjournals.com. And so I do a lot of buying from China. I have a few hundred subscribers and growing every day. And so, I've done talks before on why Alibaba, why China, why we would consider buying from China. I have saved thousands of dollars buying from China. And I'm happy to say, guys, that this isn't an all negative experience for me buying on Alibaba. Most of my transactions on Alibaba have been great, okay? So I'm not here saying Alibaba is just terrible. Nothing good is happening there. So that's not the situation. I am having some success and have had some success buying from there. So if I hadn't, I wouldn't still be going back, and continue to buy from there if I hadn't been having any kind of success. So I just want to say that it's not all bad. But one of the truths, the big main truth that I want you guys to know about Alibaba, what a lot of people are not telling you, is that Alibaba has what you call buyer protection. And you see me doing buyer protection. And they say that they are going to prioritize your complaint. They're going to treat you, first class. They're going to help you to handle your disputes, all that kind of stuff. When you buy from China, okay, I don't care where you buy from, but we're specifically talking about Alibaba.com. You are taking a risk. So let's just put that out there. I don't care what kind of protection or insurance that they say that they're giving you over your orders. When you buy from China, you are always taking a risk. Because it's so far away, I'm located in the United States, because it's so far away from us, especially here in the United States. If they send you the wrong thing or they rip you off or something happens, at the end of the day, Alibaba may not step in for you the way you think they should, and there is nothing that you can really do about it unless you're able to figure out how to hire a lawyer over there in China and get through their court system and figure out what you need to do. There are not a lot of things protecting us when we are trading online. Unfortunately, a lot of sellers know that, and a lot of sellers know that they can get away with the things that they do. Another thing I want you to be mindful of when buying from the site. I've noticed that when I open disputes on orders and request refunds for things I don't receive or for wrong things that I receive, my ability to leave a review goes away. So I'm not able to leave reviews on the orders that I've opened disputes for. It's just like the order gets closed and I can't leave a review. What does that say to me? That says to me that when I go to a seller's profile and I'm going through all the checks and I'm doing my due diligence to make sure that this is a reputable seller that I can trust, that a lot of the complaints that would have went on the profile are not ever going to get a chance to go on the profile. Sorry guys, felt like something was on my notes. And that's because the option to leave a review disappears, at least for me, when I dispute something. So to catch you guys up with my case right now, the seller that I was dealing with, on Alibaba, actually, we were sort of like in a back and forth battle because I paid him over $1,000. He refunded me for one part of the order because he kept telling me that he shipped it, but he couldn't give me a tracking number. So apparently he wasn't telling the truth. Okay. He wasn't telling the truth. So he refunded me for half of the order, but it was still some clips. And these are the clips that, these are the clips, okay, that I ordered from him for one of my boxes, right? So he kept promising me he was going to ship. He kept promising he was going to ship. Now, mind you guys, I paid for express shipping. He promised he was going to ship by a certain day. He shipped the order late, and I don't really believe he sent my order express shipping. So it did not arrive quickly. I was waiting. Literally, the box did not arrive until the day before I shipped out my box. Actually, it was the day of that the warehouse was preparing for my boxes to be shipped out. That's when these clips arrived, and they were not purple. I ordered purple. They were 100% turquoise blue. So the day of shipping out my items, I could have been screwed, but I had to, once I could see the seller was flaky, I went ahead and ordered the same clips, put more money out, $600 more out to order the same clips from another seller that I could trust, that I've done business with before. So that seller got stuff to me on time. So here I am with a whole box of something that I didn't order, on top of him not shipping when he says he would, on top of him sending me the wrong samples in the beginning, okay? And so what I did was I closed the current dispute. I opened another one, which was for a full refund. I don't care if I have to take the box to UPS and send the whole thing back. I don't care. I just want my money back, every dime of it. And what Alibaba has done is pretty much give me the runaround. They keep restarting the disputes, the time on the disputes. They keep asking for evidence a million times, which I've already uploaded. And now they are coming back and asking me. Now, mind you, I spent $766 on these clips. The seller wants to offer me $100 as a refund, so I can go on my merry way, just $100. No. And now Alibaba is asking me, what partial refund will I accept from the seller? What do you mean partial refund? I don't want to accept any partial refund. What I want is to send this mess back, and I want 100% of my money back. So basically, Alibaba has the opportunity to act on my behalf, being as though I paid extra for the buyer protection that's supposed to protect me, they aren't protecting me. They are favoring the seller. So I don't know what they're going to decide, guys. It's out of my hands at this point, you know, and I'm over it, to be honest with you. As far as like going back and forth, all that's over. So they're going to decide what they're going to decide. I'm sure the seller's going to give me something back. But here are some things that I want you guys to be aware of when doing business on this platform so that this won't happen to you. And I'm going to say it again. Anytime you do business with China, it is a slight risk, because even when you check all the boxes, sometimes you just overlook things, and that's when this type of stuff can possibly happen to you. So this video was not to scare you. I'm still doing big business with China. I'm still buying up, okay, for my businesses. So it's not that this is going to stop me, but I like to take my experiences and help to educate other people so that they can make better choices and decisions and not be affected the way that I've been. So number one, when you are doing business with a seller on Alibaba, guys, it is not enough to look at their profile to see what their on-time delivery rate is, how long they've been in business, how much satisfaction that they have in their reviews. It's just not enough. The reason it's not enough is because I don't think that the profiles are a good picture of what's really happening, because all the unhappy customers, a lot of their reviews are never making it to the seller's profile. So you're going to need to go a bit deeper. And in my last video, I shared with you guys, one of the ways that you can kind of see what a seller is made of is communication and ordering samples. So when you communicate with a seller, number one, they should not be eager to pull you off of the platform. If they are eager to WhatsApp you or to email you where they want to talk to you off the platform, that should always be a red flag, because just meeting you, anything that needs to be talked about can be discussed in the Alibaba message center. So this particular seller was very nice. He was very responsive, which I liked. He gave me the best price. He showed me pictures, you know, he took pictures took pictures from wherever of what I wanted. And he then asked me to connect with him on WhatsApp to kind of make me feel safe type thing. Like, let me give you my WhatsApp information. You know, you're free to contact me there or here. So when he started to draw up the agreement, so when you buy from an Alibaba seller, they fill out what the terms are. Okay, so when you go in to pay for your order, there's a form that you will see there that will have the terms, whatever those are. It's going to say how many days it's going to take for them to ship it. It's going to, you know, say what it is that they're selling you, what the agreement was, what the price is, all of that. Number one, I would not go outside of Alibaba to speak to anyone on Alibaba. That's a no. Number two, that form that they fill out before you pay, you need to scrutinize that form, okay? What the seller did to me was he did not include the color of the clips on the form. He did put in writing what color he was gonna send me in the messages, but he didn't put it on that form. He also sent me a picture of his hand holding the clips that were purple. But I noticed later that he had all these other boxes around him that had little circles on them that were different colors, which later indicated to me that he never had all purple clips. He had multiple colors, and he took a picture of them and said, hey, here's your clips. And I said, great, we're good, right? So the bill of sale, whatever they fill out, that was not filled out correctly. That was not thorough. He just basically said clips. He didn't put the colors. He also kept some of the boxes closed and asked me to agree to what I saw. So you want to make sure to read that form that they have to fill out that gets attached to your order to make sure that it literally has everything that you agreed to in it in writing. And I'm not saying that this is necessarily going to save you with Alibaba, but it needs to be very obvious what you're getting into, because what a lot of sellers do, They create these orders. They have different pictures of stuff on your order than they're actually sending you. And for a lot of sellers, it's perfectly fine. But for somebody like this, who what they're doing is getting over on people, you got to be careful of that. And I'm going to repeat again. The process on Alibaba should never be rushed unless you've already established a great relationship with the seller, meaning that you've brought for them multiple times. Like there's a lady I always buy pins from. I brought pins for her like 5 times, She's extremely communicative. She checks my tracking numbers. She lets me know when I need to fill out customs forms, when my stuff gets stuck at customs. Like she is thorough. I've worked with her 5 times. But for everybody else who is brand new, I don't care how good their profile is. I don't care how responsive they are. I always want to make sure that I order and receive a sample in my hand. So that number one, how fast are they going to ship? Are they going to ship the shipping way that I pay for? How fast are they going to package and put together and send out my order, right? And I want to make sure that the sample looks exactly like and feels exactly like the picture and what they told me they were going to send me. Okay. Another thing you want to be careful of, and I just want to kind of throw this in. Don't assume that just because 2 different sellers have the same picture that they are selling the same thing. It doesn't work like that in China. Okay. So to give you an example, last Christmas around Valentine's Day, my box was a leopard themed box. So I had like these little leopard handbags that I put inside of, clutch bags that I put inside of the boxes. The seller who sent me the sample, when it was time for, I love the sample. And when it was time for me to order, the seller was like, I don't have enough to order these, and I can't get them to you as fast as you need them. You're going to have to order 500 of these for me to even make them. And I was just like, I don't even have 500 subscribers yet this February. So I was like, that's not going to work. So I went to another seller who seemingly, he had the same exact picture as this other seller. This guy was on it. He was like, no worries. I can put in a rush order for you. I can make the bags for you. No problem. But my sample was from another seller. So when I got 100 or however many of these in the mail, everything was different. The material and everything was different. Thank God it was okay. But don't ever assume that like, because 2 sellers are using the same picture, that they're using the same materials. So that's just another thing that I want to point out. So always order your sample, always inspect your sample, and of course, definitely still go through all the checks to see how many years the seller's been in business, how responsive they are, what is their on-time delivery rate. Like that's all we have to go by. So you definitely want to do your, due diligence and look up that seller. Another thing you could probably do is take the name of the factory, type it into Google, see if there are any complaints floating around out there. Y'all best believe I filed my complaints online everywhere I possibly could about this particular factory. So, you'll probably find it. If you want to do business with a particular factory, you could always just double check and just see if there are any complaints out there, like loads of complaints about a business. Because everybody's going to complain about every business once, but when you see multiple complaints, that's where you're like, hold on, red flag, let me see what I need to do. So anyway, guys, hopefully this has helped. Y'all know I'm transparent. I just wanted to put out there what happened to me. Hopefully, you guys, this won't happen to you. And now you have some tips to prevent some of this stuff from happening to you. And you can have an amazing, happy buying experience on Alibaba. Don't forget, guys, the mentorship program is opening soon. Don't forget to drop some comments below. What are your thoughts on this? Have you had experiences on Alibaba? Let me know. Let me know if it's any topics that you want me to cover on this channel. If I know about it, I'll talk about it. Other than that, guys, don't forget to check the links in the bio. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, notification bell. I want to see you guys be a part of the family. So be blessed, guys. Hopefully this dispute turns out okay, and I will definitely come back. Y'all know I'm going to come back and update y'all with the outcome. So be blessed, guys. Bye.